Hey, I wanted to make this quick video to discuss exactly who you should be putting on your board of directors. So, this is really a conversation for my clients who are looking to raise a ton of capital and probably list on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. And in order to list on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ, you're going to need to put together a board of directors. And I'm actually stopping my car right now to explain to you guys exactly who you should be thinking about putting on the board of directors. So once you finish the board of directors, remember, board of directors are the top level thinking above the management, your executive management. So these are the people that put together the game plan. And on a public level, it's usually on a quarter by quarter basis. They're always above the executive team, right? Thinking strategically where all the pieces fall. They give the team to the executive plan to actually execute. So when you're trying to raise the capital and you're trying to get to a New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ level, and even when you're already there, the people you want on that board of directors are people that single-handedly together could make or orchestrate a very successful, sustainable business. So I'll give you an example. If you are a popcorn manufacturer, right, and you make popcorn, there's certain people that you always want on every board. Somebody with legal background, right, just to navigate the waters of the complexities of a lot of the things you're gonna go through, from trademark issues to contract issues to form filing with Securities and Exchange or raising capital. So a legal guy is always on there. A banker, somebody with a financing piece, right? Somebody that can give you the loans, give you the capital, has relationships in that industry. So as you guys put the other pieces together, it's not hard to come up with the capital. So legal and a finance guy. Then you want industry experts, right? If let's say you're a popcorn company, you want somebody there who already has a track record for successfully building a popcorn company. And this could be any company, right? If you're an auto company, you'd want somebody who's already in the automobile, the dealership business. But you want to grab the cream of the crop. You don't want to grab some guy who's just to fill a seat in a board. You want to grab a person who has influence in that sector, who's already been where you want to go, because they have the roadmap, they have the connections, they have the relationships, they understand the mistakes that can be made along the process, and they're going to help you in that process. So legal, you want a legal guy, you want a finance guy, you want an accounting guy, a guy that can keep track of the numbers. Now, you're going to need this on the executive level too, and you're going to need the legal guy on the exec, but on the board level, it's a good idea to have that. Industry expert, like the popcorn expert, somebody who's already been there. If you're trying to get to the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, you want to bring on another member that already has NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange experience. So if there's a guy who's already sat on the board of a public company or was the CEO and brought a company to the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, you want to put them on the board. And those are really the core. Now, you can expand that. So in some boards that I formed, we put on a few industry experts because it's a very complex industry, and you need to navigate those waters. Now, the industry experts, what you want to find, so let's go back to the popcorn dealership, the popcorn idea, right? And this could be a car dealership, but you got legal, you got an accounting, you got the finance guy, you got the industry expert, and now the fifth one and the last one is one of the most important, right? That's after the industry experts and the people in your field. You want the potential buyer. So listen to me, because I'm dropping this jewel for you guys. When you form a board of directors, let's say you're a popcorn company, okay? Let's start off small. Let's say you're only, you just started as a popcorn company. You're trying to expand, but you want to do it right the first time. And you want to put together a team that can really help you. That last member of the board of directors should have an outlet to sell your popcorn. So maybe they own a theme park. Maybe they own 12 bodegas. Maybe they own, a grocery chain. But whatever that is, they own a place where they can place your product. Now, what happens? At the top level, you have this board of directors, this group of people, right? Because that's really what it is. It's a group of professional people. But together, they have all the resources. You got the financing to put it together in case you placed an order, which you're going to place an order because one of your board of directors has grocery stores or has convenience stores where they're going to place the popcorn, right? You have the industry experts to make the popcorn. You have the accounting guy and the legal guy to make sure that it's all going according to plan. So that's really what you want to be thinking about on the board level is how can I put a group of people together that together can manage to figure this all out. You know, it's not a coincidence that you look at some of these big companies like a Walmart or a General Mills, you know, and General Mills is a perfect example where you look on their board of directors and there's a high likelihood they have a Walmart CEO or CFO on their board of directors. Why? Walmart's their biggest customer. Why wouldn't you bring that guy on and partner up with him? Right? So a lot of people are like, oh man, the game is rigged. Yeah, you're right. At the highest levels, right? A Boeing might have, if you look at the list of directors, and that may be another interesting video for us to do, is just look at board of directors on public companies, and you'll see that their board of directors are usually partly their customer base, right? Because it makes sense. Why are you wondering who's going to buy your good? Bring him in on the highest level, on the corporate, you know, on the board level. That way, when they're putting together a plan, right, it's not a question of I wonder who will buy this. No, he's sitting on your board. He's going to tell you exactly how much you would pay for it. He's going to tell you exactly what the industry's doing right now. He's going to tell you exactly what the industry norms are for you to either fit in or gain a competitive advantage by being innovative in that sector. So really, the board of directors should be comprised of people that, if left alone, could build a sustainable business because they already have the relationships, they already have the outlets, they already have the know-how, the expertise to get it all done on a macro level. You know, for example, gas stations. You want to, you know, build a chain of 30 gas stations, and you're at one, and you're building out your board. Good. Go find somebody who's at the petroleum wholesaler company, right? Go find somebody who's wholesaling you the candy and the stuff for your corner stores, right? Go find somebody who is a real estate agent that can go and find all the pieces of real estate, or a business broker that can go and help you acquire the rest of the gas stations, right? At the highest level, you want the strategic partners that if they were left alone, they already have all the relationships to create a sustainable company. So it's not just you. You are one piece. You know, you're either the fulfillment side or the sales side, but find those other pieces when you're building a board of directors. And what ends up happening is you're going to build a sustainable, great, big company that, you know, will operate when you're not there. So I know this doesn't apply to everybody, but for those guys trying to take it to the next level, you're going to run into this issue of building a board of directors. And this is what you should be thinking about. Where's my supply chain? Where's my customer channels? And then grab people in those industries, right? I hope you guys are great. I hope you guys are rocking, man. If you guys think anybody can use this, send this to their inbox. Like it, subscribe, and share it. And tell me what you think in the comments section below. I hope you guys are great. Never give up.